Actually, I have a question. I'm just curious. What is that app?
Don't. You're distracting him more. Please just watch the
WeChat. WeChat? What is that? Why is everyone so into it?
It's all in one place.
All in one place? What do you mean, Hong Kong?
Hong Kong, China.
China. So then what's all in one? What do you mean? Yeah, just real fast.
Hey.
This is the only app you have on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's the only app he has on his phone. That's interesting.
But it's all one app.
Yeah, it's all in one app.
Hey guys, welcome to another One Light edition of the show. I'm here with the homie Lee.
Hey.
We're still at Jimmy V's, and today we gonna chat about WeChat.
Oh, I see what you did there.
We gonna chat
WeChat.
about WeChat.
So, Spencer, what is WeChat?
WeChat is an app.
Damn.
That's interesting.
An application. If you didn't know what app was
Spencer,
short
what's an
for.
application?
Do computers have apps?
They're just called programs, I guess. They're
Right.
the same thing.
Basically, they're on phones. You touch them and they do stuff.
Oh, nice.
Similar to men.
That's interesting.
Moving on. So, what is special about WeChat, Spencer?
I don't know. This is your episode. No, WeChat is it's an app that is just it's all over the place in China. I guess you could say it's like the Chinese app.
It's definitely the most prominent. I mean, there are like maybe two others that are very widely used, but none of them really beat WeChat.
Whereas people in the West kind of don't. You've either never heard of it or never used it, and it's probably not good to use in the West.
Difficult or not necessary?
Just unnecessary. WeChat was a little late to the Western game. There had already been some much better, more established apps. WeChat was late to the party, but they got a few things right.
I think they perfected the thing that they wanted to do. It's just they're not open to Western services. I think that's the main issue.
Yeah, and
so basically, the main purpose, the number one thing WeChat is a messaging app, right? The most people use it every day as a messaging app. No different than WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or any of those kind of apps.
And they took the China first approach.
Yes.
They wanted to branch out, and the WeChat kind of global version or whatever it's called. There's a different version for
international version.
International version is a lot different from the one that's here in China, because they obviously put all of their eggs into the China basket.
They did. As a messaging app, it's fine. You can do voice messages. The thing I really like about it is you can recall the message.
Voice messages?
Mate, it's so advanced.
What?
Recalling messages is one of my favorite things, though, because so many times you send something to the wrong person or there's typos or you make a mistake on the day or whatever, so you can just recall the message within a certain time frame and that message is deleted, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever used Telegram? Have you heard of Telegram?
I thought you meant
not
like
not the actual.
Well, right. No, I've never used
Pony Express. No, Telegram's good. It's another app that you said recall messages. It's very useful. Because how many times are you in a conversation and you wish you could recall a message?
Yes.
Maybe once per day for me.
Yes.
So you can recall messages.
It doesn't have the thing that I hate as well when you know someone has seen a message.
Yeah.
I hate that because I often don't want to talk to people, so I love just ignoring some people for a little bit. Mm-hmm. But, with some apps you can't do that because as soon as you open it, boom, they know that you've seen it. Yeah. Whereas WeChat doesn't have that.
Yeah, you can just kind of hide behind your app.
You can send money. This is the thing that I think is the most useful for me personally, is someone pays the bill for your food, you can send them money in a message.
Yeah, it's basically Venmo or Cash App.
It's
1,000 apps in one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all in one app.
at this
the thing.
point.
It's every.
Let's
app
kind
in
of
one.
go through one by one what we got here on WeChat. So you just open it up. You go to Me, WeChat Pay.
It's connected to your bank accounts as well, so you link your bank account to it. You can.
It's extremely convenient. We'll get to some Orwellian stuff later. This is not a paid advertisement
we
for
are not
WeChat.
sponsored. There are issues.
Although, you know,
Oh, hit me up with that 10-cent money.
yeah, give me 10 cents.
Hey.
So the first option is card repay. I'm guessing that's just top off your
So if you
credit
put
card.
Yeah, if you put money on, if there's money on your WeChat, you can send money from there to your bank account.
There's mobile top up. You can add money to your phone.
Yeah.
There's the wealth.
I don't know what that is.
The wealth button. Does that just
You just
give
make money.
Yeah.
You open it up and you become rich. That's
Not sure what the wealth app is. There's utilities, so you can pay your bills.
gas, electric, water.
Public services, which is kind of in the similar
That's
vein.
hospitals and things like that. If you want to buy some medicine, you can use that. They scan it there.
You can give to charity.
Yeah.
And then there's a health app, which kind of maybe controls your health. I don't know. I've never used the health app, but there's tons.
The next one would be the rail and flights one. You can book your train tickets, your flights, even hotels on that part.
And here, Uber's called Didi,
Yeah.
so you can get a Didi here.
Also, that's the second most useful thing for me. Getting a taxi anywhere is...
And then there's the specials portion, which is just kind of deals that are going
it's
around.
the coupons and everything,
Yeah.
right? They're all in there. Oh, we should also say you can scan... Every shop in China has a QR code. You scan that, and you can pay directly from WeChat. And then if you become a member of that said restaurant... coupons will go directly to this area.
So no more clip and coops.
Yeah.
Food delivery.
Yeah.
Movie tickets.
Also very useful for me.
Hotels. Women's style.
I don't know what that is.
No idea. Used goods. So there's kind of a secondhand marketplace going on. Housing. You can look for a house. Flash sales. Which again is just another one of those. It kind of localizes all the deals in the area.
Oh, so similar to the coupon thing, I think.
Right. And then there's a few other ones that are random.
Yeah,
That are
less
kind of
useful,
less useful.
but maybe some people use them more.
And there's a limited time area, and for now there's the health code, which will kind of verify that you don't have fever or the COVID or...
Again, this is another thing. When you go into most malls, will still have this, and some shops and restaurants. You scan a QR code. It just lets... There's a GPS thing that says where you've been, if you've been registered with the virus or not. Because if you go to hospital and you have it, they'll monitor it on this. So if it's green, it's good. If it's red, it's uh-oh.
So there's about 14 apps in one.
Yeah.
Give or take a few. My favorite being just that it's your wallet. You can put as much money as you want to in the app, and wherever you go, you scan a QR code or they scan you, and there's no...
Well, like,
transfer
you also
of-
don't need to put it into the WeChat app itself. You can pay directly from your bank card. If you scan something, you get the option to pay
Right, you can
from
choose
the bank card. Yeah.
different
So you don't actually...
payment methods.
Doesn't need to take it out of the bank account and put it in there if you don't want to, but you can.
So it's all these apps in one, and...
Most useful thing, I think, is personally when Spencer's around as well, finding people, because you, again, send location. It has...
You can use real-time location
Yeah.
or just a location.
You can put a
Drop
pin somewhere and they know where it is, or if you want to find out where they are exactly in the mall, you do real time and then
It's
you
like
see where
a
they are.
session where you're both in there, you're both little dots.
Got the little dots going around the map.
Because that's super useful for a place where we don't understand road signs or store
Yeah.
signs. Or
I'm in the north.
signs.
Which way's north? I didn't bring my compass.
Yeah. I'm surprised there's not a compass app. Well, there is a map, so...
I mean, the GPS is a compass.
Yeah. You're a compass. So yeah, it's all of these apps in one. It's kind of you would think there'd be like this negative aspect to it. I mean, I guess if the grid went down or the company folded, there's a few doomsday scenarios where all of these apps rolled into one would be a negative.
I think though, like it's too big to fail at this point. I don't think it could fail. Like Facebook, I don't think Facebook is going to go anywhere, right? I don't think WeChat is small enough.
It might peter out.
True.
But it's definitely got a hold of the game now. Facebook is more there could be more competition for that down the road just because it's not essential to people's everyday lives. As far as having your bank account connected to it and getting you deals on movie tickets,
Yeah, I mean, it's arguable depending on where you live.
And of course on WeChat too, there's Facebook-esque. There's a
Moments.
timeline.
Yeah, you can post things and
So yeah, it's social media and money, and
you took a long time to get into it, like financially, like your bank accounts and everything. What was stopping you doing that?
Well, I just got paid in cash forever. I had a bank account a long time ago, and it got shut down because I didn't use it. So I was just a cash boy forever. And recently, because of this situation, they kind of got scared of using cash. So they said, okay, we can pay you through WeChat. And I said, okay, I need money. And
so it's just a necessity to go into it.
Basically had to. And I would drug my heels there for a while. I was like, give me cash.
Why do you like cash? I hate cash. I don't even take a wallet out anymore.
Everyone hates cash. I noticed that in retail centers across the town. They're like, this fucking grandpa has cash. But no, it's extremely convenient. I don't know what the equivalent in the States would be as far as just paying with your phone really quick.
Apple Pay, maybe?
Apple Pay, I was thinking of that, but I don't know how many people actually use Apple Pay.
I don't. I mean, in the UK, a lot of people have the touchless bank cards where you can just tap it and it pays from... But that still seems so kind of backwards to me.
And if it was stolen and you didn't know for a few days...
It's only up to a certain cash value, and after like 5 times it will ask you to put in your PIN.
Okay,
so like it's random.
There's some safeguards against.
Yeah.
Got it.
With these, by the way, often they ask for like fingerprints or to put in a code as well. So you scan something, but then you also need the verification after that. It's not just scan and it's paid.
Mm-hmm.
So there is another step. But you were talking about Orwell. Why is this Orwellian?
Yeah, just because. I mean, basically.
Because I disagree.
Basically, any app these days is going to be, depending if it's Western or Chinese app, it's going to have some government negative part to it. They're going to data mine. They're going to sell your data. Facebook already got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
And even if an app tells you they're not going to go after your personal data, that's a lie. I mean, they're pretty much all in the same boat. Data's a hot commodity. Everybody likes money, and WeChat is
the advertising on WeChat is very, very minimal. Though I'll get like one ad post like a month.
Still, my point is that it's controlled by the government. Tencent is controlled by the government.
Well, I mean,
it's
China,
not
so
per se, but it's not. Who knows the lengths they go to control it? But
this is
basically your data's not safe.
The reason that Facebook and Google are not in China is because there are certain hoops you have to jump through to open in China. Mm-hmm. One of them is to have servers in the country. Another one is to require certain information from users and then control what they can search. So like Facebook wouldn't make you register your phone number and or ID/passport or driving license or anything like that. Whereas WeChat is connected to your phone number. Your phone number is connected to like your SIM card, which you have to open for foreigners with a passport, or if you're a Chinese person, it's their ID card. So everything is connected to who you are. So they know this WeChat is connected to your phone number, to your passport.
Which is even more Orwellian.
Well, yeah. However, what's stopping any other government in any other country tracking your phone?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But
it's an Orwellian global.
So technology is Orwellian, not necessarily just WeChat.
Right. But
like
I guess
having
WeChat
an Alexa,
is more
an Echo, Alexa, stupid Amazon hub thing in your home is as bad as having WeChat.
Right, it's just a spy in your house.
Exactly, and maybe even worse because the person who does that just wants money.
You can use the line like, "Oh, if you have nothing to hide, you'll be fine," which is always this tired kind of tropey thing that people say.
It's true.
The governments say.
It's true. It's true.
It is true, but it's also like, even if somebody made an app that was, for the people, it would only be a matter of time and how popular it got to where it wouldn't be safe anymore.
Mm-hmm. I mean, WhatsApp is quite good in that respect, where a couple of years ago now, the FBI were trying to tell them to let them crack into someone's phone. And they're like, no, we're not going to allow you to do that because if we do that, it breaks everything that we've been building to.
Yeah, iPhone
stop.
did that too.
Yeah.
Or Apple.
Yeah, which is good, but it's
they're
not,
like, that's our information.
Yeah, WhatsApp is owned by Facebook.
We're going to sell that
so,
to
Apple is obviously not
Viacom.
the good guy in the situation.
Basically, big tech is. It's just gross.
I would rather a government have my information than a private company like Facebook or Google or other, Amazon.
Yeah,
if I had to
it's
choose,
a hard choice. For sure.
Yeah. I think.
But at the end of the day,
corporate is more soulless than a government. I think.
If I was a celebrity or somebody on the radar at all, I would care more. But I'm Joe Schmo, and I don't care. They're not gonna.
You're not that interesting, is what you mean.
Yeah. What are they gonna do?
Deport you?
Right. Right. They're gonna. We're not putting this.
Sorry, sir. These memes are terrible.
We're not putting this
out.
WeChat episode on WeChat.
No, we would never. We couldn't.
But for the most part, it's a good app. It's an all-encompassing app that's pretty useful.
They are
in China
trying to connect it to like Visa and MasterCard. They're not available options yet, but that's what their next step is to get into the Western market, I imagine, because
it's going to be harder.
Yeah.
But at this point, there's no comparable Western app that has so much in one. But do you think people in the States or in the West, in Britain, Europe, etc., would be kind of open to the idea of having all of this in, say, their Facebook app? Or would there be some pushback, like, it's too centralized?
Yeah, maybe. I think the bigger issue is that QR codes aren't a thing in Western countries. Like, no one, like, they're things, but...
They're growing, but, yeah, it's not as ubiquitous as it is here.
I think...
They're everywhere here.
You are right when you say that people aren't going to accept it. But then I think if you asked 15 years ago, will people have a little robot always listening in their homes that they talk to and tell personal information like buy more this or blah, 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 or that can hear any conversation you're having.
Extra small condoms, Alexa. I mean...
and they're always listening, right? You talk to anyone in the same room about anything, it's always on.
Yeah.
If you ask people 15 years ago if they would have that in their home.
Yeah, I told my mom that she should get one, and she was like, "Hell no, I don't need no spy in my house." She doesn't sound like that at all.
Hell no. No, but I mean, and now they have these Amazon things that can also like unlock your doors for parcels that are coming and stuff.
It's cool. Yeah, but it's not. I wouldn't want it. I mean, I can type things on the internet.
You wouldn't want
myself.
it until you've
say,
had
"Hey,
it.
robot."
And as soon as you have it, you don't want to go backwards.
Take it back,
yeah, you that comfort and that ease is something you can never take away.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens with WeChat in the future, or what happens if there's some kind of Western front runner. But who knows? At this point, it's WhatsApp for chatting. Messenger for chatting, Facebook Messenger for chatting in the West,
Cash App or
Venmo, movie ticket app,
Uber, and
Uber
then like
app.
Uber Eats and whatever other ones they have.
They need to make an app that just You just click on a bunch of apps and they all combine into an app.
It's called WeChat. Today's unofficial sponsor.
Yes. Yes. We're going to get paid for this one, guys. And we need it. Or I do. I don't have a job.
We've actually said some bad things, so I don't think that would be okay in a sponsorship.
But it's good.
yeah, we love WeChat.
WeChat Hun
We're going to put our QR codes at the bottom, so if you ever want to send us some money, that would be great.
Yeah. Anything else on WeChat?
No.
Ran the gamut?
Yeah, I mean, we should say it's not the only app in China. There are like Alipay. If you want to buy something on the Chinese equivalent of Amazon, Taobao, you need an Alipay account generally, or your bank account. But like Alipay is what uses for that. But
Which is another QR code based internet
again,
money
you
system.
can pay for that anywhere, but it's not really a chatting app, and it doesn't have much else. WeChat is way better. Official sponsor.
All right, so we chatted about WeChat.
Oh, I'm glad this is over.
Yay! All right, we will chat to you later.
Bye.
Bye.